Good morning, my lovelies. Good morning, my beautiful souls. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, good night, good life. How great is our God? How great is His name? So I just wanted to let you know I don't know if y'all knew, but I don't only do videos, I'm also an author. Let me share some of my journey with you. So basically, all of my younger years, from elementary to high school and everything, I always loved writing. I would make up different stories. I was very creative, imaginative. In preschool, they gave like little awards to everybody, little superlatives. I was Little Miss Imagination. And I'm a Pisces, so obviously. But then in high school, I started doing poetry and stuff. When I was 10, in one of my gifted classes, I wrote a children's book. It was an assignment we had to do to write a book. But I wrote a children's book called Kayla's Adventures in Dreamland, and you can get that on my website, or Amazon, whatever. But then anyway, I married the wrong person, and he was always telling me that I'm not talented, that he's a better writer than I am, he's a better actor, he's a better photographer, he's a better artist, all this stuff. Definitely a musician. I don't really have musical talent, but he does. So I stopped writing. But then, after we got divorced, and then a few years later, I finally started writing little by little, and eventually I wrote and self-published a book. It's called Right Person, Wrong Time, and it's basically about relationships and showing how it's basically like my journey, and it's stuff I learned along the way. It's fictional, but some of it's based on my experiences or experiences of friends and people I know. Some of it's just pure made up stuff, but anyway, but it's how everything is threefold. Your relationships, you think it's just, maybe it might just be emotional or something, but your mental health affects your relationships, your choices, how you react to things. Your physical health definitely affects it, and then your spiritual health also affects it. So Right Person, Wrong Time is about like the three different levels. And so I was reading a lot of it. It's heavily influenced by 50 Shades of Grey. I was really into romance novels. I was reading that, 50 Shades of Grey, Twilight, J.R. Ward. J.R. Ward, I love her books with the vampires, like the vampire erotica. So it's got a lot of that kind of stuff to reel you in on the physical level, but showing how even something like sex, it's not just physical, it's emotional and spiritual. And if you're denying that, then you'll see what happens. Anyway, Right Person, Wrong Time is the part of a trilogy. It's the first book in a series, and I'll post the link below. The second book is one I haven't released yet. I'm still working on it. It's called The Fall, and it's about falling in love, falling into sin, and falling into insanity. I'm sure y'all have experienced some of that before. And then the third one is called, the working title is Angels, Dreams and Prophecies, or Angels, Spirits, and Higher Beings, something like that. And it's going to be about the different visions and prophecies I've had, and the different visits from angels and stuff that I've had in my life. Anyway, so here I'm going to share with you something from an excerpt from The Fall. Okay, I hope you liked it. Some of this can be found on my blog, meoarts.com. MEO Michelle Elizabeth Official, meoarts.com. And actually, this particular one I'm going to read to you now, called Breakdowns. This one I posted June 8th, 2020. So if you remember what was going on 2020, June of 2020, pandemic. Whew, man, oh man, oh man. Okay, Anyway, so here we go. Breakdowns. Too many to count. Too scary to retell. I felt my mind literally breaking apart, splitting in order to survive. I felt myself begin to go insane, but I didn't know how to make it stop. Nothing I tried stopped the pain. I asked for help, pleaded and begged for help, but no one stood up. No one reached out. No one took my hand. No one protected me. The words family and friends are meaningless now. Everyone I have ever cared about is a selfish asshole. Or maybe I was just too far gone to understand. Either way, every stumbling block pulled me deeper down the hole and deeper into insanity, my own personal hell. Delusions of every kind, no idea what was real. God and alcohol were the only things I could cling on to. The only things that I know are real. The only ones who won't abandon me no matter what. One momentarily dulls the pain so I can stay alive for one more day. The other keeps me alive. The other gives me hope and strength. Bible in one hand, bottle in the other. My heart is pure, but my body is not. Ooh, man, I have not read that. I haven't even looked at that one in more than a year, probably a year and a half. I didn't realize how much it would affect me. Wow. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave that right here. If you like that, let me know. If you want to hear more of my poetry and my writing, I'm thinking of putting more videos up about that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, goodbye, my lovelies. Mwah. Bye-bye.